easy. Ooh. So all this running, forgot I was mic'd up. All this running away and stuff, she's doing that on her own. She's just fed up the other two horses that were riding with us a while ago out here. Their owners just went and put them up, and so she's kind of wanting to go back to them. You can tell when she rounds the corner, she wants to run back to them. But all in all, man, she's coming around. You know, she's still anxious. She's worried about these woods over here and diving that shoulder in, but I'm not worried about that right now. I'm just trying to get her to walk at a consistent pace with a consistent circle. See how she's fighting me here? She wants to walk over them other horses. I'm putting my outside leg in her, and then she thinks she's got to run off. And I'm not even wearing spurs, and I've not worn them on purpose because she's so touchy anyway with every little thing. And but man, this horse has come a long way. I'm proud of her, even though it's, you know, it looks real sloppy and everything, but she's doing good. So she's gonna take off. I'm gonna bend her around. She's gonna take off again. I'll just bend her back around again, way out wide here. See, I'm disengaging those hindquarters, but I gotta ask her to keep moving. I don't care if she's got a poop or not. She cannot get away with that right now. All right, so get off my outside leg here, girl. There. And see how we're making nice wide circles now. But see, her head still just back and forth. We're traveling around like we're on a bicycle with a flat front tire. But that's all right. That's how they do a lot of this. See how she always wants to. She's looking at the woods over here, so I may just take her over here and work her a little bit. Let's move her hind end around. Let's move that hind end around. Keep them front feet planted. Good. To that side. Good. Now let's do it to this side. Stay out of that ditch. There's a ditch over here. Y'all can't see with that camera probably. I'm going to keep disengaging those hindquarters. And then we're going to stop facing the woods and just back. And I'm going to ask her to step over on her front. There, good. That's one of the first times she's done that real well. Now I'm going to go back over here to these woods. Plus it's shady for me. But I get over here to these woods and just ask her for a whoa and really duck that head. That's our girl. She drops that chin now when I ask her to whoa. She's still trying to run through it. And we're just practicing on backing a little bit. Back, 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 back. Now let's get a couple of steps first and release. And then a couple more steps. Back, back. See, she is worried about whatever's in those woods. We got squirrels and rabbits and dogs. she hears a leaf or acorn drop and it just spooks her. So that's all right. I'll get her over here where all those noises are, and she's a little uncomfortable, and work her a little bit, getting her to control her feet. And so where she's thinking about me instead of that. And now she's sitting here real nice and quiet up against the woods. Leaves are falling. And then I'm gonna ask her to back and go front to the left. Just move that front over to the left like you did to the right a while ago. Stay back, back, there you go. And now move that front. I'll take it. Wasn't very pretty, but I'll take it. And then when I do start riding spurs, whether this will all make a whole lot more sense, I want to give her the benefit of the doubt right now while she's not really thinking and just reacting, not to have to add those spurs in there. But normally I would already be riding with spurs. I'd be riding with spurs after the first week of riding, I guess. It's different on every horse, you know. All right, so now we're going to round this corner off. I'm picking up on her, on my bridle reins, picking up, so she's wanting to drift back away from the woods. Combination, away from the woods toward her classmates. I'm going to do a figure 8 right here. There's a pile of horse apple manure right here. Let's use that as a reference spot. I'm looking down, but I'm trying to keep my shoulders up. I'll use this cone right here to go around. Step that front end over. There. And then we'll stop in the shade right here. Ooh. Ooh. Ask her to back one step or two. There you go. That's good right there. She's done real well with that bit in her mouth. She's chomping and fighting, but man, she has come a long way. And then now we'll try to see if we can just get her in that little gate, let you guys see how she's still trying to find the correct speed. But I'm not even worried about that right now. Just want her to get her to travel a good old circle. There you go. Now let's just go. Quit pulling. There she goes, boy. She is sidestepping, isn't she? Just go straight, girl. There you go. There, step out. There you go. Good. There. See, she doesn't like this corner right here for some reason. She gets all bent out of shape. So at the end of the day like this, I'm not gonna push her too hard on getting everything right. I just wanted to travel out with controlled speed, where she was just, anytime you ask her to pick up and go, she would jet off to the races. Good, good. See, she always gets out. She'll get better. I wanted to show you all this. It's ugly. It's, you know, it's in the intermediate stages. See right here, she's just taking off toward the other horses. And that's where I've incorporated that one rein stop, where if they do run off, you just run one and stop them. Disengage that hindquarters, really. But you got to be careful. If they're running too fast, you'll pull their head around like that, and they'll keep running forward and slap you to the ground when they trip and fall. So if they're in an all-out lope, I just gently pick up on the rein and move them over a little bit. And then you may have to go to the other side, the other side, the other side. But you can softly get them to slow down instead of running off with you. And that's what I've had to been doing with her a lot. It's in the round pen, of course, in the beginning. And then now out here, so I'm gonna stop her here. Whoa. And then we're gonna get her back up and call it a day. Back, back. Let's see if we can get a little more pep in your step on this back. Good. Back, 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 back. Really testing her here. Back, back. Atta girl. And I'll let her win that battle. Let's reward her by getting off. She won the battle of backing up.